To accomplish great things, we must not only act but also dream, not only plan but also believe. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Trending.zw on Bangeti TV. Aleck Macheso, our very own actress over, is trending on Trace TV and also on YouTube. His video with Freeman there. Wow, wow, wow. And also in other stories, we have abductions, wizards, Queen Bee, and the Sakunda scandal, load shedding update, the ecocash fiasco. All of that will be discussing them on this week's episode. Thank you for watching Bangeti TV. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and also the notification button to receive our updates weekly. And to begin with, I hope you all guessed that right. It's the doctors' strike. The Zimbabwe Hospital Doctors Association President Dr. Peter Magumbei was abducted, as you know, last week, and the doctors downed tools, and they were also joined by other health practitioners, including nurses. And yes, they said we are not going back to work until he is returned. But their efforts did not went in vain there, as he was found yesterday in Nyabira village, that is 24 kilometers outside of Harare. He is said to have made a call to his friend telling him about his location. That alone again spurred some controversy on social media. People were asking, how did he make that call, and how come did he come from the abductors clean with his clothes, even ironed? So there's another debate going on what really happened, and the police have said they will be investigating more into that matter, and they will also be updating the general public about the findings of that. Remember, a lot of people were interested in this case. And on number 2, in a story stranger than fiction, there a male wizard was seen naked in Bulawayo on the ground by residents in Mpopoma. The man said he was on a mission with 2 other counterparts. He didn't say what the mission was, but what can we expect from a wizard there? Thank God someone was saved there. And on number 3 is the Blue Roof Mansion scandal. As you know, the passing of R.G. Mugabe was the most trending issue in Zimbabwe recently, and it is still, that is on Google. But one of the key events that defined it was the Blue Roof Mansion title deeds and the Mount Pleasant house that is said to be lived by Bona Mugabe. The title deeds are said to belong to ZANU-PF, and it is what ZANU-PF used to bargain for R.G. Mugabe to be buried at the National Heroes Acre. Remember, the family had refused him to be buried at the National Heroes Acre and said they preferred, and also he wanted to be buried in Rimba. But all that changed. That was according to social media reports and also according to other reports that the Blue Roof Mansion was the bargaining power used by the president. And also on number 4 is the issue of the 2% tax. As you know, the High Court made a ruling setting aside the 2% tax on electronic transfers statutory. This was after MDC Alliance Vice President Tendai challenged the SL 205 of 2018 in court, and he was victorious. But however, the Minister of Finance Mthuli Ncube said the instrument would not affect the collection of tax, since it had gone through Parliament. Defending the 2% tax, Mthuli Ncube said the tax was helping ordinary citizens through subsidies like Zupco and Harare water treatment, which the Harare City Council was failing to handle. And on number 5, we have soccer. There, the PSL updates. Caps United edged Harare City by a goal to nil to go top of the table with 41 points, and ZPC Kariba is also second on 40 points. However, both Chicken Inn and FC Platinum have a game in hand, and FC Platinum can leapfrog Caps United to the summit of the table if they win their game in hand. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to click the subscribe button and also the notification button. Just a pause for our quote of the day today. What we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. Ladies and gentlemen, excellence is all about an habit, as said by Aristotle. 6, there was the issue of ecocash, where people complained that they were being charged high rates to withdraw money, or to cash out their money. But however, the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission instituted a major probe into the operation of the country's ecocash agents who were being accused of fleecing citizens of their money, and 4,000 urgent lines were closed by Econet. We don't know how true it is or what type of lines might have been closed there, because a lot of those who did such things are still operating, as we all know. And however, Econet said you should report anyone if you are overcharged for a cash out there. And Zacc released a tweet saying an investigation has been opened which must determine and charge all the real perpetrators behind this rot. We hope that at Econet Zimbabwe and Reserve Bank Zim will also look into this seriously to bring an urgent and lasting solution. That was a tweet by Zacc there. But also ecocash tweeted and said, we reiterate that ecocash does not condone the levying of any unauthorized extra charges to customers cashing out their money through ecocash agents or merchants charging a premium for customer purchasing goods or services using ecocash. That was a statement by ecocash. But however, Aleck Macheso dived into this issue and said Econet and ecocash did not have any money. No money belonged to them. Hence the problem was with the RBZ, because they are the ones who should provide the money into the monetary system, into the system. So what he was saying is that if money is poured into the economy, there will not be any problems with ecocash, as there will be no premiums charged. So as you can see, the government should just release some bond notes there and stop the game they are playing of benefiting on the 2% tax, because it seems like the government are the major beneficiaries of all these problems with little or no money supply in the economy, because the 2% electronic transfer tax they charge will be more. And on number 7, the RBZ released its monetary policy, and yeah, there was nothing much to talk about. But however, they said they would pour more money into the economy, and also they raised interest rates from 50% to 70%. What they were trying to do is to reduce inflation and also improve the money supply. As you see, we were talking recently about the issue of ecocash and money supply. So the RBZ have promised to release more bond notes here in the economy. But however, it's not also the first time they have said they are going to release bond notes. Last time they said it, but we are still waiting for that money to come into the market. This is almost the second, or actually the third time they have said such. And on number 8 is the Zacc load shedding update. Zacc says it's generating 725 megawatts against a demand of 2,000 megawatts. The shortfall is too large, and we're still experiencing 18 hours of power outages in most parts of the country. They said Wange is the biggest producer currently with 425 megawatts there, and other small stations are not working very properly, with Manyati producing almost 0% there. And also, Zacc said they lost $4 billion United States dollars due to the changing exchange rates, and also they lost 900 million due to the currency changes there. As you can see, they are also suffering from this whole issue of exchange rates. As you know, the exchange rate as of today is currently on 20.1. That is $1 is equal to 21 RTGS dollars. And on number 9 is the Secunda. And Secunda Access Finance and Motor Croco Motors whose accounts were suspended by the RBZ. The RBZ said the accounts were under investigations. And you know, recently most people and on social media they're saying Secunda had received money for Command Agriculture. That's why the rates were going up. However, the RBZ governor, Dr. John Mangujuga, said the money, there was less now United States dollars in the economy because the market of the tobacco market had closed, since it's one of the major foreign currency earners. So the shortages might and will actually persist, and the rates are likely to continue going up. And releasing a statement released by the RBZ says, as we carry out further analysis, you are directed to freeze with immediate effect all accounts held in the name of the listed entities until further notice. This was a message sent to all banks in Zimbabwe. We wait to see the effect of the suspension of these companies, whether it will have any tangible impact on the exchange rates. And on Macheso and Freeman's Ngaibake goes global. That is our number 10 on Trace there. And on YouTube they've managed to garner 142,000 views as of the recording of this video. Wow, they are trending and people are liking the video, and they're even tipping the video for the video of the year and the song of the year. Everyone is just saying Ngaibake. They will wait to see the heights that the video will reach. Will it manage to break records like what Mugadeni did? We wait and see. We say congratulations to Freeman and Aleck Macheso for that wonderful video. Before going to our 5 in 5 in brief, we just give you our trivia of the day. Did you know young children biologically have a higher tolerance for sugar, and there is virtually no limit on how much sugar they can handle? Now going to our 5 in 5 in brief, Marvelous Nakamba made his official debut for Aston Villa in the Premier League, and he was actually among the men of the match contenders there. And on 2, MDC Alliance received their 3.4 million under the Political Parties Act from the Treasury, and also MDC said they will be rolling out more demos. And also on number 3, government gazetted new salaries for domestic workers, and on average a domestic worker will be earning around $160. And also Nicholas Zacc released his 16th studio album titled Inzwa Unzwe. And also cabinet approved a new law banning industrial actions by health workers, classifying them as essential service together with military and police. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Bangeti TV. Don't forget to click the subscribe button there.